Hey, Justin with AmericanMuscle.com here, and welcome to my detailed breakdown of the Exedy Lightweight Racing Flywheel, available for all 96 and newer Mustang GTs. Exedy is without a doubt one of the biggest and most trusted names in both stock and performance clutches and flywheels. Now, they are the largest OEM clutch and flywheel manufacturer, and their support for the aftermarket is just as big. If you want to learn more about Exedy's lineup of clutches, flywheels, and clutch accessories, all you have to do is simply click on the link below to head back to AmericanMuscle.com. So why would you want to go with a lightweight flywheel like this Exedy here? Well, whenever you're upgrading your clutch, we strongly recommend upgrading your flywheel as well for a number of different reasons. For the most obvious reason, it's going to be much lighter. In fact, we do have a stock S197 flywheel here, along with our scale, and that weighs in at roughly 22.5 to 23 pounds. Compare that with our Exedy flywheel, which does weigh about 16 pounds. So depending on your application, you're going to be shaving off roughly 6 to 7 pounds of rotational mass from your drivetrain. Now that's huge. Getting rid of that much weight from your drivetrain when it's rotational mass means the engine's going to feel more responsive, it's going to rev quicker, and as a result, your car should accelerate to redline a little faster. Of course, if you did want to learn more about the benefits of running a lightweight flywheel, you can always give us a call at 855-422-7439 or shoot us an email at support@AmericanMuscle.com. In addition, both the SFI certified 6 and 8 bolt flywheels are made from solid one-piece Chromoly Steel forgings, making them extremely strong in addition to being lightweight. Now, since they are one piece, all of the ring gear teeth along the outside here are actually milled into the flywheel itself, as opposed to other aftermarket aluminum flywheels, which do have the ring gear teeth pressed onto the flywheel, which can be a known weak spot for failure down the road. Another unique feature with the Exedy flywheel is that they incorporate a special design into the flywheel itself to enhance airflow to both the clutch disc and the flywheel surface area. This is huge because, as you may or may not know, the biggest enemy to any clutch is excessive heat. Excessive heat will cause your clutch to start slipping like crazy, and eventually it will glaze over, causing possible permanent damage to both the clutch disc and the flywheel itself. Whenever installing a new aftermarket clutch, we strongly recommend going with an aftermarket flywheel of the same brand. So for instance, if you're going with an Exedy clutch, we obviously recommend going with the Exedy flywheel here, just to ensure proper fitment and operation. It would also make the most sense to install both at the same time, since obviously the trans will need to be dropped to do both. If this is something you've never done before, we recommend getting this one done by your local shop. On the other hand, if you do this kind of thing all the time and you have access to all the right tools, just leave yourself about 4 hours or a nice Sunday afternoon in the garage to get everything bolted up. And don't forget to follow the recommended manufacturer's break-in procedure for your clutch before you really start beating on the car. Exedy's Lightweight Racing Flywheel offers a solid one-piece Chromoly Steel construction that reduces the rotational mass of your drivetrain, all of which results into a freer revving, more responsive engine, and of course it can be found right here at AmericanMuscle.com. And if you should have any questions on what flywheel you need for your application, whether it's 6 or 8 bolt, just give us a call anytime at 855-422-7439.